Because I teach to a range of students at Depaul, it's always important to get them talking to each other. I think one of the best ways to break down presumptions or prejudices is literally to put them into groups and have them talk to each other. So quite often, I actually allocate, I'll say, okay, we've got 40 students, let's make 10 groups of 4. And I will actually say, okay, you 4 are group 1, you 4 are group 2, and actually mix it up every class. As a result, they end up talking to 3 or 4 different people every class, and hopefully that builds classroom camaraderie and also puts them into contact with people who they wouldn't necessarily normally talk to. And it's a relatively simple thing to do, but it's actually very effective in building both class camaraderie, but also making new friendships, I hope. I mean, I always say, smile and introduce yourselves, because you're going to be sitting next to this. You're going to be sitting in a classroom with these people for the next 10 weeks. So why not, make friends? And you still get some people who click together, but I try and break up those cliques. I often randomly assign people by, I just go down my class list and pick 10 people for group 1 and 5 people for group 2 or whatever, and just tell them, go find the other members of your group. So even that sort of initial setting up the groups, where you have to stand up and walk around and say, are you in group 1 or group 2, enables people to talk to people, to others who they wouldn't necessarily talk to. And then in those conversations, I often hear back from students about surprising conversations that they've had that have confirmed or overthrown prejudices that they've held. So as a result, I think quite a lot of that breaking down the barriers and sort of working on the heterogeneity of the student body is actually sort of student driven. You've got to push the students to interact with each other, and rather than sort of stay in their comfort zone, just come into class, sitting down and listening to me talk for an hour and a half or whatever the class is that day.